Well, this is what it looks like here in Paducah, Kentucky before sunrise. We had a lot of boats, and we got these two rafted, behind them are two rafted, and we're rafted with Windsor Rose. A lot of us are heading to Green Turtle Bay. Well, we're departing Paducah, Kentucky after 3 wonderful nights there. What a beautiful place. This is the Tennessee River here. We are on the Ohio River right now. We are bypassing the shorter Tennessee River route because it's full of all this barge traffic. Right now there's a 4-hour wait at the lock. We're going to go on the more scenic, narrow Cumberland River route. So we'll go up the Ohio. We're going to turn right on the Cumberland and head right into Kentucky Lakes. So, just to give you an idea on the map, instead of turning here on the Tennessee, we're going to go up and then take this Cumberland right here and down. Up to this point, I would say that the Ohio River has been the prettiest and the most pleasant to be on. But each river has had its unique character. The Illinois had a lot of barge traffic, but so many bald eagles and so much wildlife. And the Ohio has cleaner blue water. So we're continuing up the Ohio here, and we're just about to turn right here onto the Cumberland River. It's going to be much more narrow. We'll wind our way up through Kentucky into the lock, the Barkley Lock. So it should get pretty up here. We'll do some time lapse when we get up there. We had lived in Kentucky 40 years ago. We had traveled down to western Kentucky and southern Kentucky. We'd been to Cumberland Falls, and we had always wanted to go to Land Between the Lakes and hike, but we never had time. And we're finally getting our chance to travel back through the Cumberland River area and down by the Kentucky Lakes and Land Between the Lakes. The river kept a pretty good depth, around 20 feet or so, but it was narrow. There was some commercial traffic, but not much, and it was a really pleasant, beautiful drive. Found these chairs sitting on the end of an island. There are 2 ways to get from Paducah, Kentucky, as I've discussed before, to Kentucky Lakes area. One is on the Illinois River through the Kentucky Lock, which was commercial, had a 4-hour wait for us. The other is up the Cumberland, which is about 15 miles further, I believe, but you go through the Barkley Lock, which has much less commercial, and we actually drove right into the lock. So it actually ends up being faster to take the longer route on the Cumberland River. It's also more rural and a little prettier and feels like you're in western Kentucky. The sights along the river are very interesting and pretty. So this is Lake Barkley. Just came out of the lock, Barkley Lock. This is the Land Between the Lakes area. Over there, Green Turtle Bay, and Kentucky Lakes on the other side. We're going to get into Green Turtle Bay. I've been wanting to come to Land Between the Lakes and Kentucky Lakes for the last 40 years since we left Kentucky. Of course, it got quite windy, about 25 knot winds, sometimes gusts into the 30s when we were trying to dock, but actually went pretty smoothly as Green Turtle Bay here is in a fairly sheltered location. And we lucked out with the direction of the wind blowing us towards the dock, and we made it back into our slip at Green Turtle Bay. When it's windy and we don't know what kind of slip we have, whether it's a port hand tie or starboard tie, and we don't know if we're going to have much help, we get lines ready on both sides, and Allison has them all ready with fenders on both sides so we can go into the slip whichever direction it'll take us. After we got settled, we went to the famous Patty's restaurant for a wonderful dinner. What an amazing place that was. Make sure to try the 2-inch thick pork chop.
This is the backyard of Patty's. Boy, they've got it all decorated with light. It's really nice. Very cool.
Here we are. This is my Uber driver taking me around in the golf cart. This one has a broken down bed.
The Patty's restaurant in the little town has a free golf cart shuttle that'll take you back and forth from the marina to the restaurant in the town center there, where you can also go to the grocery and so forth. We went to the restaurant the second night and ordered 3 different desserts and nothing else.
We're getting peanut butter pie, chest sinker pie for our appetizer.
Okay.
And then for our main course, we're getting mint sinker pie.
Okay.
And for dessert, we're getting sawdust pie.
Okay.
Very nice.
And have you ever had that before?
Never.
Request. Okay.
You should put it in a commercial, I'm telling you. This is our slip at Green Turtle Bay. We're getting ready to go out and explore, try and get to land between the lakes on the scooters, see if it's possible to get there and explore the area. It's a beautiful day. Jelly Bean, they just left a little while ago.
Oh, that's Jelly Bean.
And then this is the canal to land between the lakes.
Is that the continue through the Cumberland River?
That's
then,
the
or they go
Kentucky
somewhere?
Lake down there. That'd be, yeah, that's the Cumberland.
It sure was pretty, riding through the forest over there and land between the lakes and the nature preserve. What a beautiful place. Lots of paved bike paths.
Now there's our canal loop trail.
Wow. Are you saying we did all this?
Yeah, we did on a highway with trucks.
We took the scooters out for a total of about 15 miles today, and they did great. We had a wonderful time. We were blessed to have our friends Karen and Eddie from Windsor Rose with us on their e-bikes.
I went through one of those potholes and almost crashed. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Here we are, scootering and enjoying Land Between the Lakes National Recreation Area.